Hello and welcome to the Shadows. This is going to be a tour. I'm hoping that I can do this in 3 parts. So I want to do my stuff that I've built and all my farms and all that today. And then I want to see if I can get a few of the other people that are on the server to do a walk around with us and explain their builds and all that sort of stuff. I think that'd be quite cool. Because I haven't actually done that with them, so it'd be interesting to see what their ideas are and why they built this and what they want to do next and all that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll go into what I've started. So here we are at spawn. This has definitely changed, and this is where we all, I think 4 or 5 of us, maybe 6 of us, all started at the same time, and we built this mess. And when we were still learning the game, like, we didn't have a clue. We were getting gold and armor and gold swords, like, yeah, we got gold, and then that died. But we built this as a sort of slight defense thing, and then once we started figuring out the game, we moved out of here, obviously, as you do in your first base. And then I built my first base, which is just there. It's not bad. I like parts of it. Still, it's just not really that practical. It's basically just chest, bed. There's nothing really exciting here. Yeah, and it just randomly goes up, and there's just a empty room. Then there's a swimming pool. Don't know why I did that. And then a viewing platform up here. Yeah, a build that I did do, which I'm really happy about, is this one. So, me and Fizzar built this pyramid after a few drinks, and it was kind of fun. But then I felt like it needed something else, so I built this, and I did the beacon light thing, and I really like how it just randomly changes colours. It's really cool. So I did this, and then up there's a very random aquarium, you know, as you do. And down here is my underwater base, which is a bit better. This is one of the most recent builds. I like this. It's cool little aesthetic that it's got. And sleep and look out in the beautiful ocean. Yeah, so this is one of my latest builds, and then I've got my lovely riddle game here. This one's an easy one. I burn your feet with a bright glowing light, and then you throw the item in here, and then if you get it wrong, you get coal comes out here or diamonds come out here. It took me ages to try and figure out, because I saw somebody on Hermitcraft make it, but he didn't really go through a tutorial on how he made it, so I just had to go through like the videos and just look at glimpses and everything, but it works really well. Here we have my first iron farm that I built. I don't know if it's still working. I did see a random villager walk around the other day. I was definitely looking for cats. So yeah. Then underneath there's like 20 villagers all huddled about. And then, so like, I did this bit over here, playing around with water, and I then started doing this. I made this big aquarium, which I still really like. I set up the lights. It was one of the first things I did with redstone, really. And yeah, this I think it's really cool. There's another walkway up top, and so this was used quite a lot when we didn't have elytra, so I wanted to make it more fancy. So yeah, spent quite a long time doing that. And then we're going out here. Lovely bridge, and then we got my mine house, which is here. Yes. So when I first built this, I found ancient debris in the Nether. I didn't have a clue what it was, so I used it as decoration. I didn't have a clue about this game. Used it as decoration, and then I found out what it was, so I got rid of it from decoration and used it to, you know, make the weapons and armor and stuff. But then we got a few more, and I had all the armor, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it back as my decoration. So that's why I have it. This is again not really that interesting. Another playing around with the water. It seems to do that a lot. So when I made this, it wasn't really like next to the city, so I could have all my stuff, my beds and all that. But because it's so close now, there's a village over there, there's a village all across there, all down there. But yeah, this is my mine house, which I then dug out so much. We have a zombie somewhere. But yeah, they dug all this out, and I believe I did this with like iron tools as well, so it took even longer. Then I've got my stairs, and I've got this really cool. I'm really happy with this. This took me ages to design. I did it all in creative and then transferred it over, but in a creative world and then transferred it over. But I know it's a bit messy with the stuff there, but I think it's so cool. It's like quite well hidden, and in here it's just a obsidian farm there and some lava stuff. But I really like this. Okay, like now lives under my stairs. Just you can't tell. It's so good. And that basically doing that, I made that by myself, like I said, and then it just sort of like I wanted to make more stuff like that. So that's basically how my redstone thing started, and playing around with games and all that sort of stuff, which we'll go into in a little bit. So yeah, I dug all the way down. I had a bit of help from Bizarre, and then I got to my underground village. Why do I have an underground village? I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting to have an underground village. Thought it'd be a challenge to like bring all the villagers down here, and like I did each house different and everything. I'm not much of a builder. I don't particularly like building. I get bored of it, but I wanted to do each house different. So that's what I tried to do on this, and I think I did quite well. The library there and everything. But yeah, so that's me underground stuff. Here's my little spider. This goes to the spider farm, spider spawner, and then I need to change this, but I need to know what's the best option, because I had campfires, spiders can't climb campfires, but I didn't like how they looked. And then I read that they can't climb these, but they can. So that doesn't work. Should be spawning in, but so they fall down there all the way down, and then there's wither roses which kill them, and then water bubble elevator sends all their items up here, and easy as. But if you don't want to wait around for that, there's a looting thing. I have the spider sword, which, did I name it? I didn't name it, but I have the spider sword, which is one hit. I really like how I've organized this. One hit, easy as, and you flip the switch, which brings the soul sand out. But also underneath the soul sand is two hoppers, or four, 2 hoppers each. So then clicks all the items, easy as, and then you flip the switch. The hoppers go back in with the soul sand, and they join the short hopper chain, which then sends all them up here. I think I can see it. There we go. Yeah, sends everything up and around and into the same spot on either side. So you can, easy as. I really like how I've organized that. We'll go to my cute little skull. So this is for my skeleton farm. I did, for this farm, I did have it set just like a normal skeleton farm, but I didn't like it. I thought it was boring, just having a usual like funnel and everything like they usually have. So I have changed it slightly. I've also added snow. So we flip the switch here, the snow goes down, and they go through there getting pushed and turn into drowned. Not drowned, turn into strays. Strays? Is it strays? I can't remember. Hopefully. They sometimes do, they sometimes don't. But yeah, this is the nice little area I built for it. And then it's just a normal trident killer. Ah, see? There we go. And then the reason to do that is obviously if you want to get arrow slowness, you can easily get them. Did he change while wearing copper armor? He did. Interesting. And we'll go to the gaming district actually. I said gaming district. It's just a little play around that I've been very slowly making games. This is what I really like about Minecraft, is that you can make games within the game. It's really cool. So we'll start with the first one I made. I saw this. I think it was Tango made it. But he had also TNT dropping, but I didn't want to do that. But yeah, so it's really cool. It's just like how a cobblestone generator on either side, like how you make a moss farm. And 2 people drop in here, or you can have more. That's why we got the armor stands there, and they actually have like iron pickaxes. And then you just go for each person's foot and try and make them fall down before it resets. Yeah, and then when you fall, you just fall. And you're happy and you're safe. Just close the door. And that's it. I really like it. We've had some fun playing this game. And then you've got normal archery stuff. That's I think everybody has an archery place in their world. That didn't work. Ah! It lit up for a second. Okay. And then we've got parkour. Which I'm really happy with this design. It's a little bit difficult. You get in, go up here, go around. I'm not going to try it now because I'm so bad at it. Then go all the way around, over the glass, around here, over the glass again, and into here where you get rewards. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I made this last night. It's a slot machine. Let's see if I can get 3. Yay! Wow, I didn't expect that. Maybe I made it too easy. No, let's see, it's not too easy. Chances. But yeah, I like this. Oh, okay. And this one I played around with last night, finishing it off last night. Adding these extra things. It's a lot of fun. It's a little mini game where you throw snowballs. It wasn't meant to be bow and arrow, but I think snowballs is more fun. I got this right. So you throw snowballs at the target. If I can throw snowballs at the target, I usually lose at this. Yeah. I'm so bad. Yeah. 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 See, it works. They all work. And then once all of them are lit up, you hear that noise. All of them are lit up, then the floor goes away and you fall down. And now I put this on last night. I'm so happy. It all works, and it all goes back. It all resets. I really like. I did all this myself as well in creative and brought it all over. I really like how I did it. It's definitely not the best way to do this. You could probably use it with observers and stuff, but I really like that it works. It does what I needed it to do. Yeah. That's the gaming area. So in the skyscraper, I've made a few things in here. A lot of them are just copy and paste. So like the sea pickle farm, I just YouTube tutorial on how to make this one, and basalt farm, over there, and here is the gold farm. This is, I think I meshed it from 2 or 3 different farms to make this one. I really like how it looks at the moment. I put the glass underneath so you can see all the piglins fall, and then you just flick the switch and try and kill her. Gets them all. But yeah, it works really well, like a bit too well. We have had so many different problems with collection because obviously they're like falling down. They are dropping a lot of loot and a lot of non-stackable stuff like swords. So we had to go through different designs to try and make sure it picked everything up. And I recently went with this design. So the water obviously goes around and it pushes it out, and because these are steps, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but they're steps, so the items go through, but the piglin children don't come out. Mostly, you see here, gets pushed right through. That was the biggest problem, was trying to make it so that one of the baby piglins came out, and managed to finally figure out how to do it. But yeah, so I'm really happy with that. So all the items go through there, and they go around into our sorting system, which Fizzer designed. Into our sorting system, all around, collect there, and then go into the bubble elevator, which shoots them up. And because yeah, you get so much of this, like these are. I know a lot of people don't have the gold nuggets, but look how much we got there, and you can just turn them into ingots, easy as. So yeah. And then yeah, that goes up and it goes over here. Over here we have, but this goes into our super smelter. Items in here. We'll could put in cobblestone, and you might be able to see back there, but that gets shot up, and that goes over to our super smelter. Joins it up with that and goes across. Then we've got our iron farm, another one. Just because you can't have enough. This has been upgraded recently with the copper golem. We did have some lovely steps here, but because the copper golem wanted to go to the barrels that are inside there, it kind of made it difficult, so we had to turn it into ladders. We have another item sorter here just in case, and this obviously sorts out for the gold ingots, nuggets, and the thing, just in case. Just in case we missed anything back there, which doesn't really happen these days. That new system we got, it seems to work well. We got hopper chains, which I'm not a big fan of, but can't really do anything with that, so I've put on the composters, which stop lag. So if you want to try and stop lags with hopper chains, put composters on top. And then this, I'm so happy with this, right? So this design, I took, it's plenty in there, cool. I took from, there's a Doc and B-dubs from the Hermitcraft. Both of them from Hermitcraft Season 10, actually. So this, B-dubs made this in his space, and Doc made this in, I think it's for his roller coaster. Apart from not cactus, he made it something else, and this bit. So all this bit, and it's really cool. So there's 24 furnaces running across here. This, when a hopper comes across here, it can pick up 24 items. So it distributes, obviously not swords, but stackable items. It'll pick up 24 stackable items. I'm missing some cobblestone. Did I only have 2? And then, yeah, I'll distribute them all evenly across them all. So see there, it comes across, and then once it leaves there, it pops it again, and then pops it. It's so good. So it goes over this activator reel, which then brings out another one. That goes all the way up here. And I'll go back over that, but once it comes up here, goes away, and that's it. So there's no crashing or anything. There's this here, if in case that all these are completely overloaded and there's still items in the minecart hoppers. There's minecart hoppers underneath this, and then hoppers which then take it up here and pull it back into the system, so we don't lose anything, which I really like. I seriously really like this system. I think it's so cool. It's just so efficient as well. It's very quick. It picks up 4 items, the 4 swords very quickly. See there, another one is just come straight away. It's not going to crash. Yeah, really like this. But in my last video I did talk about my mental cactus farms, which whatever Jen thinks it's ridiculous how many cactus farms I have made in this server. I like making them. So here we have this is the passive mob farm. I like this farm as well. So turn on, so you turns on the trident killer, which is just there, which the trident has fallen down, so it's not going to work. I need to fix that. Problem with trident killers. Did see that if you put grindstones underneath, it does stop them. But yeah, this was from another YouTube tutorial. Mob spawning on here because of the fans. They believe they can just walk right off, which they do, and they just fall all the way down. And then bubble there, there's all the stuff down there. Bubble that comes all the way up here, goes into the smokers, and then we get our food. I do have another place to have my food as well, but yeah, I really like this. Oh yeah, over there they have the donut. The lookout tower. This is when I was first experimenting with circles, and I wanted to make this. It's basically, it's a nothing. I just wanted to make it because I thought it would be difficult, and it was. It was very difficult, but I like how it turned out. And then we have this temple thing that I made. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. It was obviously quite difficult to do. I built down. I didn't know what design I was going for when I was making it. I just started and it turned into this, and I really like how it looks. It's just it's odd, but it's different. I really like. And then the interior, whatever Jen put this here, and I really like it. It's like a table, like sacrificial table thing. But yeah, I like. It's when I first started doing circles, like properly starting doing the circles thing. So like, yeah. And then my castle, which was one of my latest, and I've still got to finish builds. Bad landing. So see there the dirt block. I want to change this in the future to a bridge that goes across. It's definitely on the list. There's not much here on top. I'm going to change this building. This is a temporary building that I don't like. And then I got underground, which I plan on digging down. I don't know how far I want to go yet. I want to do some stuff in here. I want to do another super smelter and stuff. But yeah, I like the walls though. I think it's really cool. It lights up the area, and it looks interesting. It was mainly I did the walls because I was doing a lot of TNT explosions and I didn't want to get rid of the shape that I had. So, but yeah, now I like it. I want to continue it down. Alright, so that's most of my builds. Then you got the farms. So we'll go with the closest one. I finished this farm. I finished on the weekend. The this took me a long time. So you see, there's a big hole. I had issues with this one, and I'm having issues again. Falling. I'm bad at landing. So I had issues with this farm because there's so many caves under the water. I thought it would be alright if I built it so close to the water, but because there were so many caves, I didn't. I had to get rid of it. So I dug down all the way around. I think it looks really cool. When I started it, I was like, oh my god, so much work to do. But I think it looks really cool. I started doing the patterns on the floor, which I plan on doing all around as well. I'm not sure why I'm doing like this. I think because I'm using the pink here, I have green down there, leaves and everything. I thought I'd do a nice pink and green pattern, and because the sea lanterns will obviously light it up, which I think makes it stand out more. But I think it'll look quite cool. It'll be different as well. But yeah, it's just normal raid farm. Villager is just hanging out there, the bed there, and then they spawn in up there. And then I have my lovely helpers down here. Things come into here. And this is for all these items. If I don't want to keep them, I just flip the switch, and that goes into, I think it's just underneath there. It goes into the lava, which is just underneath there. It just turns on the hopper, and it burns them, which I really like. Then you obviously got the emeralds. Put them on down, and ooh, this is full. And the books. Oh, that's why it's full, because somebody's put the ominous bottles in here. Couldn't have made a separate chest for that. Wasn't me. So yeah, I like this. I might play around with the design on this a bit because it is a bit bland, just stone. I might do some sort of pattern like that, just make it a bit more interesting. And here we have our drown farm. Bedrock is garbage for skull sensors. It's really irritating. So I wanted to make it so when a mob fell down here and got hurt, it did the sensor, but that didn't seem to work because of how Bedrock goes with the books and reading signals. It's now when a mob falls and lands on here, it detects it, so it kind of is the same thing, but it's just makes it a bit more annoying. I've had to cover a bit more up. But the way it works is the sensor detects, it sends a pulse through, which then goes to these droppers, which throw out Nautilus shells, 3 Nautilus shells, and I don't know if this still works, but it did used to work. The trident drowns will drop their trident and pick up the Nautilus shell, which means they give you a full trident. It's not damaged or anything, and it was really good when it worked. I don't know if it still works, but then once they've done the exchange, then the floor will give out because it's somewhere on a delay, and then it'll fall into the trident killer just down here. The cool thing about the Nautilus system as well, because that goes down, goes into a sorter, and then it gets pumped back up, so you don't lose any of the Nautilus shells. And then you got the trident killer, normal trident killer. See, there's the Nautilus shell because he landed, and then we got our sorter system down here, which you can see used to give me perfect tridents. Hasn't for a while, which is very annoying. And also I've lost tridents. I don't know where they've gone. We had enchanted tridents because now they also trying to give enchanted tridents. We also get copper as well, and yeah, Nautilus stuff, and then everything else goes in the bin. I really like the design of this. It's different for me, but actually, you see that way, and there you go. There's the Nautilus shells that just go back into the system, just go round and round. So yeah, it's it's an interesting little build. I do need to decorate it. It needs cleaning, but I've only just finished this in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. And we'll head off to the creeper farm, which you've already seen, so I'm not going to go into much detail because it's been on my other videos. But just normal creeper farm. They all spawn in, they fall down, easy as. And then, yeah. There's a dropper, which then shoots all the gunpowder into one spot, and there it is. And there's nothing too interesting about the creeper farm. It does take me about 6 hours. Oh, I'm so bad at flying today. It takes me about 6 hours to build one of these. So I built this one first, and then I went on to build this one about a month later. And yeah, it takes me about 6 hours to build. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I really like the design. This design for farms, like it will work for normal mob farms. Just get rid of the trapdoors, and it's really efficient. Like that's what I've used over there as well with the top layer. It's just, it works so well. All right, let's go into the Nether. Oh, one last farm I forgot. The Guardian farm. Everybody that's playing Bedrock should have a Guardian farm. They're very well. They're not very. They're an interesting build, and once you get it done fully, every single pod, then you have a great place to get XP. So each one of these is where a Guardian will spawn. They always spawn in their exact areas, and then there's water funnels that takes all their items and XP all the way up here. It's really cool. This was fully from a tutorial. I didn't do anything apart from this. That's the only thing I did in myself. This clock, and then you can have a switch up here, and then it spiraled all the way down. So you turn it on and off. I recommend doing that because I think the normal clock that is in the tutorial messes up if you're doing it something like that up here. But yeah, it works so well. Let's go down and I'll show you. If you haven't seen this, like I say, I recommend everybody make this farm. So yeah, they spawn in, trying to kill them. What it takes them. Easy. It's just making the farm is very dangerous because, like I said, they have a spawn area. They'll always spawn in at a certain spot, but you have to block them off to make the farm. So you have to go into the water and block it all off, and that's lovely XP. That's where it gets dangerous. It's just getting to that area to block it all off. Sure, yeah. So you've got to start right from the bottom, go all the way up, and that means they can only spawn in at that spot. And then you got the ice to take all the items. It's very cool. This farm is just, it's so good. It's one of the, it's used the most for XP, healing everything. And yeah, it's huge. It does take a long time to build, but like I say, I recommend it. I've made a second one for whatever gen. She has one in her area, one of her building areas. Yeah, all right. Like I said, to the Nether. So this is farm I finished last night. It is for my pork and chop. Hoglin farm. And usually you get recommended you got to build this over lava. But I couldn't find a decent enough lava space, so I built it here and then dug out the entire perimeter. this is why it's took me so long. Dug it all out, so the only spawn spot is here. And then hoglins spawn in, and they go into the middle where there's lava, and they cook. And I bet you now, I've just told you I actually dug this all out so they spawn. I won't get any spawns coming because it's so temperamental. But yeah, so it's a cool little farm. It has got me a lot of pork and chop. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy the dig out, but I think it looks kind of cool. I can't believe nothing's spawning. Oh, I can't believe nothing's spawning. But yeah, I want to also terraform like the entire floor as well with carpet and Neverwalk. There you go, you can hear something's dying. There's plenty of food. Great, it's so good. So yeah, I've started removing a lot of areas, and I'll show you another one that I got rid of. But this is the Wither Farm. I dug out quite a bit of this. There you go, it's now loading. I really like this. I don't know what I want to do with it. I'm thinking of making like all this going around the same platform, or finishing off this wall and everything, just making it fully enclosed. But yeah, I think it's really cool. Just having this big circle, just so the only withers can spawn in, as you can see. And then I do have to fix it because right down there is the Trident Killer, and the switch for the Trident Killer is right down there as well. I need to bring the switch up, but yeah, you can see they spawn in, go try and kill the piglin, and then fall in. I really like it. Really like how it's all designed. But yeah, so just this took me so long, but I really like how it looks. Also, like, I wanted to keep it flat as well, just the hint of the bedrock. But yeah, I'm thinking, because you see here I've got circle, I'm thinking of like just going a full circle here as well. I think it'll look really cool. Yeah, that's the plan in the future. These are the final farms I built in the Nether. We've got the gas farm down here, which I found a tutorial on. It's never really worked too well. Like, I've slabbed so much to try and get it to work, and got rid of so much to get it to work, but it just never seems to have worked too well. I know you're supposed to have, like, in the middle of the lava, but I can't find a decent enough lava spot for it, so it's never been the best for me. So I found another tutorial, and it was very basic, and I didn't like how basic it was, so I again tried to change it around a little bit and make it more AFK. So the original design was, oh, you can hear them, they're not happy. Not happy. So, oh, I have a skeleton spawning? That's not right. So the original farm was just put glass here and have normal floor, and the ghast will spawn in, and you can then go around and swipe them. And I didn't like that because you can't AFK it. So I put the Wither Roses down, and then I needed to make a collection system for them. So me and my nephew made this collection system. I really, if I can go down, I really like this. It's so big. So you can see there, all of them you're running across. I flipped this lovely switch, and they're all set off. They all go and pick them all up, and that's it. That is it. But it was really. He's spawning, dying, getting picked up. It's so good. The reason why it's only like half the length is because I ran out of willow roses at the time. I now have more, so I could make it bigger, but there's no real reason for it. I don't need that much. You don't need that many gas tiers and gunpowder, and I just got that arrow from that skeleton that was there randomly. So you don't need that many gas tiers. Alright, so yeah, that's like I said. Why is skeletons? I need to sort out some lighting issues then, because skeletons are supposed to be spawning in here. It's supposed to be too bright for them. He literally spawned in on a lantern. Which is right next to it. That's weird. I'll fix that. Maybe. Alright, so that's the last farm in the Nether. I'm gonna go to Bad Omen Farm, my first Bad Omen farm. Show you that I like the design that I made of that, but it just doesn't work too well these days. And then I'll show you my new Bad Omen farm, and that should be it for all the farms I've built. This is my first Bad Omen farm. This was painful because I made it out of wood. It has burnt down twice, I think, and I did lose all my stuff. But I really like how this is designed. It's really cool. So I'll show you how it goes. You flip on the switch here, which then each pod has a trident killer in it, obviously, because that's all I seem to use. You can go up to the AFK spot, and then yeah, so they spawn in. They used to spawn in on the corner and then fall down. Now, because of the change of mechanics, they spawn in on top of the piston. So it doesn't work as well because the piston's constantly moving, whereas before they would just constantly spawn. You still get decent. I think that trident might have fallen. Oh, that's you still get pretty decent amount, but it's just not as good as it used to be, which is kind of annoying. And that's empty. That's weird. I should have at least got something here by now. But yeah, I got sorting system down the bottom. Hopefully that's still working. I'll have to go and check because we should have got something from them. So all wood, all lovely. So here, got the trident killers. Then next level, got the sorters. So I really like this. This gets rid of all the stackable stuff. Any stackable items goes into the item hopper, goes across, and there's lava in here. That's the reason why this whole thing burnt down, because the lava got out. But yeah, if it's non-stackable, it'll go down here. And I did used to have a hopper minecart go around, but that kept breaking, so I've had to change it to, I think I've just got hoppers now, which I'm not a fan of. Hopper chain, but yeah, pretty sure it's hopper chain. And then yeah, another hopper chain. Coming down here to an item sorter. That's broken. And that's broken. So both my item sorters are broken. No wonder I'm not getting anything up top. Weird. Yeah, so that'll, when they work, the banners and the arrows go in here, go down here, and they burn up down there. Because I don't need any more banners, I don't need any more arrows. There's plenty from all the different farms I've got. And then all the bad omen stuff, bottles go into here, go into a dropper, and then that goes up to the top. And we'll fix that possibly in the future. But like I say, this farm doesn't work as well as my other farm, which I will be going to now. This is it. It's it was meant to look like, the original plan was for it to make it look like the Planet Express building from Futurama, but I did it wrong. It's just that this bit's now is too thin and this is going to be too tall, so it's going to look more like a church, which I've got no real problem with because of the dark colours anyway. I was going for something different that I haven't done with this nice red. So yeah, this farm is still work in progress. I need to do a lot more stuff with it, but I like the design. So as the last farm, they spawned in on top of the trapdoors because they spawned in on the glass. This one, they spawn in on the water, see there, and then they will fall down into the triangulars. I now have organised this lovely pillar of sticky pistons and everything, so I can turn it all on, and then they all die. It's lovely. And then all their items go into the water bubble elevator underneath and come up here. Same with the XP. That was another problem with the last farm. The XP, you had to go back down to get it. But yeah, I haven't made any sort of item sorter or anything here, so it's not the best. That's some crossbows I don't want. Arrows I don't need. Banners definitely don't need. I don't know why bonds. I don't know why leather. I don't know how the heck that got in there. But yeah, it's basically just for the bottles. So yeah, I like this design. Just it works a lot quicker. They spawn, they fall, they die. And they spawn in a lot quicker on this one. But yeah, I've got to finish this off. I realised I didn't explain why these guys are spawning in at this spot. And the same on the other farm as well. They have specific spawn areas that they will always spawn in at. There's another one here as well where this glass block is. They'll spawn on here as well if there's no glass block. So this was a raid tower, which I knocked down and rebuilt. You can't do it too low or they won't spawn in, and you can't do it too high either or they won't spawn. So you can't like go up to build limit and make it so they'll spawn in there. It's to be, I think, in the same area of what the farm would have been, or the raid tower would have been. So this works. Go down here if I can go down here. So all the items come out here. This is the same as what I did with the gold farm. All the items will come out, and just go straight down and up. Easy, easy, easy. But yeah, that's all my farms. That's all my builds as well. I don't really have anything else. This is what I'm finishing. I've got stuff in the pyramids that I've been asked to build. But yeah, I enjoy making redstone stuff. I don't enjoy the builds like this. I got bored of doing this build. Item sorters as well, they annoy me. So I do have to do an item sorter up there. I'm thinking of doing it with golems, but they're slightly irritating. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm going to try and get whatever Jen and Fizzer on as well and do it sort of interview with them, see if they can explain their builds and their process and all that, because they build completely different from me, and yeah, it's really good for the realm because we have so many different builds. As you probably saw from me flying around, there's so much that I didn't show you on this one because I didn't make them, and this is just for me. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, I hope you join me in the next ones, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.